Good evening there. The music was just getting just a little bit out of hand, so I decided to nip it in the bud. Still playing in the background. It's an interesting, mostly ambient album. I think that band has, 2 albums. Settlers, Buried and Resurfaced. Yikes. And a couple of EPs as well. Same EPs? No, different songs. I know, it's quite nice. No biography, but 32,000 monthly listeners, so people know about this band. Not many. I'm pretty sure if I open something like, let's say just randomly something like Hellet, Jose Gonzalez, I'll be like 3 million monthly listeners. Yeah, that's not a surprise. That's Jose Gonzalez for you. Anyway, it's time for us to start playing. It's Friday. Friday means the quest to play everything in my Steam library, and my Steam library, obviously, still has the same game. That game is Witcher 2. So we are, without any further ado, let's start this up. Oh, I don't think I needed to check anything in between the episodes as to how to progress through the act. Again, it's supposed to be a blind playthrough, although at some point I had to consult the lists just because I just couldn't figure out where did I get a specific part for a trap that could be used for later on. In the end, apparently the part of the trap was just in the main mission that I haven't got to yet, which I could have gotten it one way or the other. But then I forgot to use the trap, so I cheated myself out of an achievement, and also I made my life so much harder because the opponent I was fighting against was a pain in the butt. Oh, a gigantic pain in the butt. I'm just happy. I'm happy to play some games. It's the usual thing. Anyway, I think all that remains is for me to... Usually I say goodbye like this. Okay, so all that remains for me is to say goodbye. No, not right now. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for playing some Witcher 2. Oh, and hidden microphones apparently. And also being really freaking bright. We are in a little bit of a war, me and my webcam. Still pretty darn bright. Just a second. Now it's too dark. Like, I'm toying with gain right now on my webcam. It's minute movements, and at some point it's just too bright. Too damn bright. Right. Okay, music off, game launch, screen on. Screen on, screen on. Timer on. Oh, hitting 331 hours. Also 54 games. Just yesterday I said 53, and also internet. Oop. Just for a second, it seems that my internet pooped itself. Lost a bunch of frames. I think it's back to normal now. Perfecto. Idealistico. It's not even Spanish or Italian or whatever I'm doing. No. I'm just saying some weird words. Anyway. Last time, actually, I think my webcam was also lagging just a little bit. Not sure what was the reason. Oh, and last time. Oh boy, last time. Last time we made sweet, sweet love to Triss. Obviously, this game has some nudity and some scenes of sexual character. But we flat out just made some love. Made a sex. And really, like, I've been playing a bunch of shooters on this channel, and still, when the sexy parts came in, oh, hello there, that was a little bit, I felt like it didn't belong on the channel, almost. So it's a little bit strange how we are okay with like killing and all that, but are not okay with the scenes of sexual character. Okay, anyway, this guy is not sexy at all, but let's talk to him. He has a couple of dialogue options. So this is our colleague in crime. Let's just say that Vernon Roche. He commands Special Operations Squad. This is like 13th century, I guess. Still, anyway, we just promised him that, or let's told him that we'll be going with Triss, that lady that just left. But first, before we do so, we help him with a problem. Specific problem: we're looking for a Kingslayer.
You'll get a chance to show your mettle. If we're to capture Foltest's murderer, we'll have to clash with the Scoia'tael.
I sent the boys out.
Scoia'tael are the local elves.
Tough going, too dense. My scouts got ambushed and barely escaped.
It's no picnic hunting elves in the forest. Tell me something I don't know.
My people saw the Kingslayer again. He knows we're here, but he's not even trying to escape. Seems he's waiting for something.
I think it's our move.
Okay,
Larito wants the Scoia'tael gone for good.
Yeah, let's just get some extra
He didn't say
information.
anything specific, but in his mind's eye, he saw them on the prison barge already.
Yorveth's outsmarted bigger fish than the Commandant.
Larito's got something going with Sheila, so I'd take him seriously if I were you.
You never know. Maybe the sorceress hunts more than
Sheila
monsters.
is the sorceress that helped us defeat the big river monster Kieran.
I questioned Kieran, Yorveth's second in command.
Where is the bastard?
I get the feeling he's dead. Just landed on the Isle of Avalach. I've been to that island, Vernon. I remembered something while talking to Kieran. I was there with Yennefer. She gave her life.
And
to
yes,
save mine.
there's also
Did you
an
remember
issue
the
of
crossing?
me
How
completely
you got
losing my
there?
memory.
With Suri's help.
Interesting.
What I find interesting is how a master spook like you has no idea what happened to me over those 5 years. 5 years, Roach. That's enough time to topple a monarchy twice.
First off, my responsibilities do not include the surveillance of dead witches. And second,
Spit it out.
unconfirmed rumors. I've never taken action based on them.
I need something. Scraps even. So you need to tell me everything you know. Even things you think might sound ridiculous.
3 years back, Fen got a missing persons case. Someone was abducting young people, aged 10 to 20. Now the case went cold because no one agreed to testify. Except for one woman. Considered insane because she insisted the Wild Hunt had made off with her son. And she claimed she'd learned of this from an old man who was pursuing the cavalcade. He resembled a skeleton more than a man.
White hair, two swords on his back.
swords on his
The Wild Hunt is a riddle. A riddle that will restore...
Again, Wild Hunt is some some
can just
interesting
solve
concept is like
As I see it, you're more likely to
once
learn
a
about the hunt
year
from the
or something like
insane.
that.
Not a reasonable man out there can teach you a thing.
A cavalcade
You
of
might visit that asylum
skeletons
in the woods.
comes out of the whatever spooky skeletal kingdom they live in and abduct people, like steal souls, and no one can stop them. Although the Witcher, I think, tried fighting them and either killed a couple of them or somehow send them back. Anyway, how
I
about
found
this?
a patient's chart in the ruins of the hospital.
You mean the burned down insane asylum?
That's the one.
They committed him to the asylum because he'd insisted he'd been a prisoner of the Wild Hunt. He claimed he'd been in a world without humans, where he'd seen herds.
Oh yes,
of
there
unicorns.
was such a guy.
He managed to return to our world after a year, only to find his children had died of old age. Following this, Vernon, it means he'd been to a world where time flows a lot slower.
Yes, we get that. It's like a fantasy game is trying to teach someone about science fiction concepts. Spread the jam! Spread the jam! Dynasty, thanks so very much. And honestly, I love the hashtag spread the jam. I know it's for just a minute gaming, but it fits me so well. Thanks for the donation, much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying yourself and having a good Friday. Which for Australians is just in the middle of Friday. You hope you're having a good week and a good Friday. Thanks. Okay, let's get the third option.
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and
Oh, we had this option
largest
previously.
kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley.
Yep,
Exactly
Pontar Valley.
at the very end.
Blup, 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 blup. Sorry, I'll skip that because we heard that before. Basically says that Flotsam is controlling, is the biggest town on a piece of land called Pontar Valley, and the Pontar Valley is of interest for many kingdoms that surround it. So,
So long, Roach.
nothing specific, but... FPSs. Please give me some FPSs. Wait, 4 a.m.? Wait a minute, darn, yes, sorry, I mixed up, I counted the time zones in the wrong direction. No, sorry, it's really freaking late for you guys, is what it is. What's keeping you up? What's so important, or maybe not important, or is everything okay? Tell me everything. Okay, so yeah, there was... we came here to this... Oh, no. Where did we came to? To this statue of an elven... Or an elven woman and I think a human man. Or maybe two elvish folk. And there's a story, like a tale going around that they like loved each other, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Very beautiful, and this is like a garden that sort of celebrates them, I guess. A bit of a shrine, and we came here and then all hell broke loose. Basically we fell underground into a little bath below. It's not really that important for the game itself, with the exception of one thing. A Rose of Remembrance was here, and apparently if a spell is created plus some additional herbs are being found, that a rose plus everything else together can help me regain my memory, which I've lost. So, in that sense, it's important. Was it? Yeah, that's a trap. Okay, that's also a trap. Let's check the journal. So right now, returning memories. Trish Melgirl decided this accelerated process. She wanted to use magic and needed the Rose of Remembrance for a spell. I gave her that. Mr. Criver, the Assassins of Kings. Yeah, I guess I need to go to Zoltan. Definitely. Anxiety. Oh, darn. Man. Not sure what there's to be anxious about. Anxious about going to sleep and hence you can't sleep. That's definitely counterproductive. But is there something big happening this weekend that you're getting ready for and are extremely nervous about? Or something happening in your life? I'm not a qualified doctor or anything. But I can listen. Alright, we're going back to town to talk with one of our friends we previously saved from hanging. First to do that, I need to find an entrance to this place. I think there should be one here. Nope. No. Okay. Just that these lamps definitely sort of give a hint that there's an entrance around here somewhere. Maybe there isn't. In which case, yeah, I don't think there is, because if I go way over there. Ah, there we go. Finally. God. First day of high school on Wednesday. Hey. Well, on Wednesday, that's... Ah, man, that's 5 days. It's still 5 days. You'll be fine. Also, let's do this again. These training dummies, I think, will give me an ability if I kill enough of them. I think that'll be dummy number 8, and I need 10 of them. Still no idea whether this will work or not. And that ability that I will get will be a plus 10% XP every single time. I guess I gain XP. So in the long run, I'd say that's a pretty good one. On a better note, what about the better note? Got paid. Hey, great stuff.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch.
Okay, nope, that doesn't interest me one bit. There's a bunch of folks here,
About what, new boy?
including this guy for whom this jacket is a little bit too small. Like, look at him. Doesn't fit him at all. Go away. There we go. A lot of folks around this town, not these guys, but a lot of folks around this town don't have any pants. They just walk around in their trousers. Got paid, so why not donate a bunch of money? Well, thanks, man. Again, it's very, very much appreciated. Don't get those often, so every single one is a reason to celebrate. Yay! Let's drink some water. That's good water. And yes, and spreading the jam, of course. It's like spreading the message. But instead of spreading the message, you're spreading the jam. Anyway, where's Zoltan? There you go.
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant.
I've heard this one as well.
You buy jewels.
And then she calls off the engagement.
Breaks off the engagement.
Yeah.
And there I was, learning a gavotte.
Poor bastard.
Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's bracket rings. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
At least that guy is absolutely okay. I can arm wrestle. Interesting. Actually,
How are those biceps holding? up,
let's
Zoltan?
arm wrestle him.
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
Hard as a
You gotta try it
bull's
sometime.
bollocks.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now even.
Well, that's great because
Show
I
me
just
those
asked
balls
you.
bollocks, then.
Okay, I still hate the arm wrestling minigame. So again, the idea is I keep the little icon in the middle of that yellow stripe. You'll ask, like, what's the problem? The problem is that if everything else moves on a normal pace, you can sort of see. Then this icon moves at a snail's pace, and also it lags behind. So as if I'm like losing FPS like crazy. Which leads me to the graphics card that Dynasty is saving for.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on.
Sorry.
They'll be surprised.
Yarpin or Sheldon? Sheldon, really. Anyway, graphics cards market right now is a little bit screwed, so if you don't need it that urgently, I suggest you wait off, because it's a lack of stock and huge like prices have shot up a lot because people are mining cryptocurrency like crazy, and for that they need graphics cards. That's the best choice. Okay, heard anything interesting recently?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently, there are prisoners on the barge in the port.
You don't say. We've been there before. Let's talk about this one as well. You're mining Dogecoin. Oh my god.
Right for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night, talking to himself, the batty bastard.
Huh.
He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed.
Okay, so Loretta is a
at the
racist after
prisoner
all.
barge. The
We
Skillet
suspected.
is something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
Swear words. Yeah. I know. Come on, Dan. There's not only swear words. I'm telling you, there's naked scenes of pretty lewd, with pretty lewd content. Maybe not right now, but last stream. Oh boy. Anyway, I need to find Yorvith.
Sultan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse in a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
I'm sorry.
The Kingslayer is.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on.
Absolutely no
Tell me
reason to
everything
sit in
on the
our
way.
arses. Let's go. Follow Zoltan. Doop, 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 doop. And there's Blind Ghost. Hello.
Tell me,
Hello.
who said I have contacts with the Scoia'tael?
Laredo.
What a prick.
That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What? I met a few, yes, but made no fucking deals.
What about their leader?
They say Yorvith's mad, but the Scoia'tael are at his beck and call.
I thought I was following him instead. Oh, there we go.
Tell me what it is.
He's pretty fast for a dwarf.
Of two evils, Laredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he
God.
stirs up the locals against non-humans.
Come on. He starts running, then stops. He starts running, then stops.
Greed.
Oh God, we need to shop really.
More land and
Orn.
grant Laredo privileges. Come on, we've got a long way to go.
Okay, well let's go. Do you know if I get a confirmation email after submitting to MLW? So I'm afraid I missed out my email when I filled out that form. Oh, I wouldn't be the one to tell you. Mostly for a reason that my initial, like my first application, got not specifically lost, but when I first applied, much later on, or at some point, I received an email. I could just someone typed it out, sent out to many other people who applied, and telling that so many people have applied that you have broken our submission system. But don't worry, everything's fine. You don't need to send your application a second time. We'll contact you. That was, I think, in July. Much later, so I think November, December, I was in the same server as Inanimate J, who is leads the whole thing. Well, not doesn't lead the whole thing, but is administrator on that side. And I asked him, could you check on my application? Like I applied ages ago, and they tell me, darn, we can't find your application. Which email did you use? Which like Discord name? I think they asked it as well. They just couldn't find me, so they just basically interviewed me there on the spot and put me in just because I was a guy who usually does those interviews. So I'm not the best guy to tell you whether you will get an email. I got
aiming arrows at us.
I got through a really strange way. So.
I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking.
Anyway, we're missing
Give
just
them
a
the
bit.
password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Here, Kigard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
Yeah, he'd still.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing.
I'm
One's sick,
magic.
we're on Fistech.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elven cock gone soft?
We just
And
want
now
to
he
talk
gets
to you.
cocky.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt.
Black Guys, I'll ask folks Furphy, Furphy, I think his name was.
An Ericus in these
It's so much easier to read his name rather than spell it.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying.
And MJ, and I'll ask him whether people get a confirmation email of some sort, or do they have to just wait for someone to contact them.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Where do we need to go? This is a little bit strange. I need to follow him, and yet he, on his own, he almost never moves. Oh, also, my team will be playing, not just playing in a match every single week. Team has that one match, but we'll be playing on stream. So I honestly don't remember, Ghost. You were based in the UK? Already based in America? Because for us Europeans, those matches are being broadcasted way too late. It's like 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is absolutely crazy. So I can't possibly watch those. Germany, okay, so it will be too late for you as well.
Right where we're supposed to meet Yorvith.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I last fought in Ericus some time ago.
Doesn't matter on weekends, well.
Surviving pleasure.
Hey.
Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you? Think me a limp prick?
It's these phrases are so much better with an accent of his. A limp prick. No, I don't tell you. I don't think of you as a limp prick. You know what? I think this is the prime time to drink a potion. So we have vitality, restoration, damage, and let's say damage on sides. There we go. But yeah, I won't be playing. It's just that my team, the other guys will be playing. So, or really, you don't have to catch my team specifically. You just can watch whichever to see what's up with the Emerald Doubles. Or again, you don't even have to catch it live. You can catch it in repeat. Anyway, I needed a enhancements. There was a one that they said insectoid, right? Like arachnid. So I'm assuming that's an insect. Must be. Okay, so enter. Let's use that. Let's get the silver sword and off we go. Yes, potion time and save time as well.
This is the place the elves mentioned.
That thing approaching us is no elf.
I'll leave it to you, Geralt.
Hello.
Monsters are not my specialty.
Reality. Reality? Sorry, I don't know what it was. So he says like, you think I'm afraid or something, and then he just leaves. Like he not leave, but he doesn't do anything. So man, you are one dwarven bastard. Ah, there we go. There he is. Suki came after all. The good thing about these like companions and not party members specifically, but these guys fighting is that they distract the enemy quite well. Not sure if they can die. If there's if my little buddy Zoltan can die over there, but he definitely does a lot of work. And bam! Oh, hello. Good monster. Is a dead monster. Quick save. There we go. Don't want to fight that thing again. And we are in a pickle. Irvith. Yep, Irvith. Hello.
A lovely show, Gwynblade.
Gwynblade.
Tell me, was it
Interesting.
worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
I can kill you right now.
You want that gun? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
You will kill me or they will kill us? Lethiel wants you
Lethiel
dead.
betrayed you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
I think that's a lie.
Esnilin is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
Or
If
maybe
you
that's
speak
true.
the
I don't
truth,
remember.
Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
Wait, Letho. Oh, sorry. Letho is the other guy. Letho is the Kingslayer. Anyway, they'll sub you in someday. It might be expensive. Yeah. Still, I think someone might pick you up. I'm pretty sure there are reserve spots in teams. Plus, hey, There's no guarantee that you'll get on the team in the first season, but there's quite a big chance of getting in the mid-season. Am I planning on playing Monster Hunter World? No, not really. I've explained that to someone previously. Just the fact that I have my backlog of games, and right now with all these games, feels like buying a game for its full price, like a AAA release, would be not counterproductive, but maybe just a little bit too splurgy. It seemed like a nice game. I've seen a couple of people streaming it. Looks nice. I have never played any game like that. Witcher 2 doesn't count really. Yeah, there's some monsters that we hunt, but that's not really it. Not even sure what to compare it to. Never played any other Monster Hunter games, that's for sure, because I've mostly been on consoles and I don't own a single console. My last console that I've owned was a Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. So you can imagine how long did I switch. And actually, the console wasn't even my main gaming rig. My PC all this time was my main gaming rig. Console would just I don't remember why. Why I decided to get a console, or at least ask my parents. That was ages ago. Yeah, really, Humble Bundle. Like, you can buy, let's say, 10 games for about 10 euros on Humble Bundle. Good games, if there's a proper good bundle. So, giving away $60 for, I'm assuming, a good game, or even like $40 still feels a little bit too much. Steam sales also, like, I'm currently waiting for a good sale prices on Witcher 3, Fallout 4. But lately the sales just haven't been the same. Yeah. For the size of my library, I solely have to thank the Humble Bundle. And maybe sites like Steam Gifts, where I've won a fair share of copies. Anyway. Well, let's ask him just a non sequitur. What are you really fighting for?
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What's this goal?
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Esset Vatgern. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that. My life now depends on your
It sounds so good.
So I'm curious.
You'll tell me to stick it up my arse.
Listen well.
Not everything
The
deserves
two
that
dead
fate.
kings were whoresomes who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the East, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
And
he doesn't say who that is.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that
So,
elves and dwarves live
interesting.
among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
Okay, what's your connection to the Kingslayer?
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
Okay, so what will you do with him?
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letho reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
Behind you.
The ruins of Kelmerwed. For some reason, he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality, he allowed the elder races in Temeria
Quite a
to
lot
be
of
oppressed.
racists.
He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
I sort of need to do something first, but I say to hell with it. Let's indeed.
We need to
Let's
go.
go. When I think Dynasty finally went to sleep, good on him. You go sleep, Dynasty.
We need a ruse. Tell Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
And you?
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
I'd fail men here yet and better.
Up yours too, buddy.
Courage rather than strength.
And the golf clap, I get a golf clap for that.
Let's go.
That seemed like a animation from like a default set of animations that you get with your like 3D model editor. Just so horrible. Doop 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 doop. Wait, isn't that the same spot that we've been in? I cannot save this time. Darn.
Be careful, Letho is incredibly quick.
I think that's the same spot. We've been here before. Hello. That's him. he's a gentle giant.
What's the meaning of this?
I'm here to negotiate.
Yorveth, the woodland fox, caught at last. I underestimated you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
You really don't remember?
I'm sick of that question.
Yes.
So it's true. And here I feared that you would ruin it all. I am Letho of Gullet. I'm a Kingslayer.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
Yep. Nothing. Who do you work
Tell me
for?
who you're working for, and the elf is yours.
We work for ourselves.
We.
We?
The Kingslayer.
It's just such a naive question. Well, darn it, why are you killing kings?
Demavend, Foltest. Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
It was you.
No.
One night stand.
You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side.
Okay,
Now
this
we'll
is more
cross
interesting than a
blades.
one night stand.
This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorveth first.
Surrit and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
Who are these people? Yeah.
Surrit and Ox. Who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
We don't have to fight.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Know the saying?
I know it.
Scoia'tael and my brothers in vengeance.
Okay, the last option, you'll answer for the regicides, seems like a call for battle, but it's not marked orange, so I don't think that starts anything.
You killed Foltest. You'll answer for that.
You're the only one who saw it happen.
That's unfortunate, and the kids as well, actually. Yeah, the kids also saw it. Right. So the thing is, I prefer to do this, like, despite this being a quite a big bit a fighting game, I prefer to like role play and solve this via dialogue options as much as possible. So let's say we don't have to fight.
This doesn't need to end in blood. Tell me everything.
Although, why should he tell?
Enough of this farce! Vedrai, Enlay!
Okay, so
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
up. Hello. Hey, it's Werner Roche.
Give me my sword.
God. I don't know. I think I betrayed this guy just now.
Get the Kingslayer!
Quick time events.
I have to kill you.
Try it.
Please no.
King.
Oh, God, we fell into the same freaking hole. In the same freaking.
Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
Uh-oh. Problem. Yep, let's just say that bastard is so much stronger than me. And I think I just lost my sword.
I see you still know how to fight.
Maybe no. Do I have my potions? Uh-oh, I actually don't.
Why do you hound me?
Why do you shout at me? There's no need for shouting.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Okay, defeat Letho. Letho absorbs all damage. There we go. Letho no longer absorbs all damage, so that's good. Can't drink the potions, but I think I can at least put it on the enhancements. And the enhancements specifically, I can get damage dealt to humans plus 20. I'm assuming he's a human. But he is also a Witcher, so... Oh, bam. Nope. Whoa. Give me back my health. Wow, he wasn't looking at me. That's the thing. He wasn't looking at me. I think I will lose this purely on the fact that I don't have any regeneration rate. And he has magic also, so unless I somehow magically get through to him. Nope, I will be dead. I'm bleeding and I'm dead. Yep. Okay, so I need to put on some potions before this fight. The problem is, where do I save? Like, where was my last save? We'll find out in a second. I think it was, should have been before I captured Yorveth, which means I will have to do the dialogue yet one more time. And there was a lot of talking. Or maybe the save point will be straight at the beginning of this fight, which will mean, yep. Which will mean it's still pretty bad. Okay, armor, oil. What's done isn't exactly an oil, that's the thing. So strange. Yeah, I think I'm... OMG, it's DGS! Hey there!
Why do you hound me?
Did you kill that boss yesterday in Dark Souls 3? Something of cinders? God, this guy. Yeah, he'll just like look at the amount of magic he uses on me. And then obviously he does some magic on himself. This could be the end of Act 1, most likely. No, this is useless. I just don't have enough. I said I will be ready for this fight way too early. He has tons of health. Boss is dead. Game is done. Whoa, was that the last boss? Or did you get a couple as well after I've left yesterday? If so, bravo. If you indeed completed Dark Souls 3, it's crazy. Have you completed 2 and 1? Wow, okay. This is... The problem I'm dealing right now is it feels like I won't be able to defeat this guy. Which sounds absolutely idiotic. Am I using the right sword though? Might be a problem of me not using the right sword. I might be using the monster sword, which doesn't hurt the enemy that much as does the big sword. Although the damage figures are actually pretty close. Oh, you never know. Anyway, let's do that again. Hanged Venom. And be really careful. Like, play this pretty much.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Okay, that's not it. Gwen? I think it was Gwen. I'm trying to find the spell. Also, Jackblade. Oh no, actually, I took it out. Oh, right, I put it back. Go. Ignite? I don't have magic for that reason. I don't have... It's impossible. See, this one's impossible. Unless I really dodge everything. See? He blocks me while it's not even looking at me. He's a Witcher, obviously. God, nope, it's useless. What's the last boss? But there's DLC that's super difficult level 1. How's Witcher? It's okay. It's nothing special. I expected something more from it. Witcher 3 might be better. And I'm still interested in playing Witcher 3. But Witcher 1 didn't like it all. Witcher 2 is better. most definitely better than Witcher 1. So those people who like Witcher 1 most likely will enjoy this game
They
as well.
think I killed Voltex.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
But this, oh god, get it in the back. Actually, what did I just get in the back? What? Quen, magic. He gets his magic. Igni. That's bad. Not getting any damage. Ah, because he just removed my shield. There we go. So yeah, definitely game is looking so much better. But oh god, the poison really. But there's still some things I dislike, like things that maybe are a norm for role-playing games, but fast travel, stuff like that. Some lack of balance in some cases. Okay, this is. Sir, I'm just a little bit not ready for this fight. Really. I could use some more potions, but he does this. Actually, that deals damage. I was hoping I could get through him. Now, I'm pretty sure people complained about Witcher 3 just a little bit. There were some things that people disliked, but mostly it has been just it has rave reviews. Okay, that was an autosave. Where was my last quick save? I need to go back. It's impossible. That's an autosave. That's an autosave. That's an autosave. That's a quick save. Ooh, my quick save can be no. My quick save must be so much closer. This is. Oh yeah, I know which this one is. I don't think I get a proper option. Let's try. God, I'm afraid if I start a save somewhere around here. Okay, let's try it. Anyway, let's see where we end up.
We need a ruse.
And you?
I'll be. I don't.
Okay, we've seen this dialogue. Yep. Courage, blah 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 blah.
If he's betrayed me, Letho is a dead man.
I can't. At this point, I can't do that. See, the potions at the top are ticking, so unless I finish the dialogue very quickly. Or maybe this is a fight which I can't fight with the potions at all. Who are you? Who do you work for? Why are you killing kings? What's Sheridan? You're on Regicide. Or Sheridan uncles. We don't have to fight. Actually, let's try this option. We haven't tried this option just yet.
Die!
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean for Yorvith and Rosh to fight.
I have to kill you.
Yep.
Try it.
Okay, now we're back here. Okay, this helps so much. You have no idea.
They think I killed Voltex.
It's your own fault for soldier boy.
Ha! Okay, we both have magic. We figured that out. Oh, I thought there will be a riposte. There we go. Some more well-timed. Okay, go away. God. No. I think if I put the potion that allows me to hit him harder, that'll be even better. So yeah, just a little bit of close quarter combat should be so much better. Actually, do I have any bombs? Oh, by the way, I have bombs, so like. I think that should be good. Actually, if I just put everything plus grab not a potion but an enhancement. Hangsman Venom. Cast the magic. Cast the magic armor. Switch back to Igni Burnham.
Why would a
witcher kill kings?
Oh no, that's bad.
A witcher no more. That was long ago.
Oh, he's not a witcher anymore. Interesting.
Congratulations.
I'm still pretty dead. Pretty freaking dead. Oh, especially if he goes like this. Still, I think the result right now is so much better than previously. Still, my potions are about to run out, and I didn't really get any result going. Ah, boy. No, it's as if I need to roll all the time. Have no health. One shot or just one hit by like a potion or something completely nullifies everything I've done. Oh, I only have one grape shot, which is actually bad. And I'm dead. Dark Souls is on my list. Yes, the first Dark Souls. I don't know any other game. For Dark Souls, there might be a plan later on how to play it. A couple of folks actually suggested that I play with them. Spin to win. Yes, I'm afraid so. There's actually a spinning attack, which I didn't learn. Merg, hello there! Thanks once again for a follow yesterday. Glad you could make it here. Unfortunately, I'm not having that much luck right now. I'm having tough time against this mini boss. Play with other people. Well, play with like a co-op Dark Souls. That's what I meant. Okay, let's get the Hangman's Venom yet again.
Why do you hound me?
They think I killed Voltex.
It's your own fault.
This.
Playing soldier boy.
Wow, I missed him. Missed him again. That he does this. I can't be next to him. Also, he runs to me, then casts his protective spell. Can do the same. Then he shoots me from a distance and completely destroys my protective spell. Still, I feel like without this, I'm even deader. So I better use it. And there's fire in the face. So just like melee bashing him just a little bit.
Why would a witcher kill kings?
Oh, actually, I think he's stuck. I say, screw it.
So you're a hired
We're
thug.
cheesing it.
Congratulations.
Okay, maybe not cheesing it like this. Especially if he did this, and he's now... Wait, did I miss with that? He hit. He most definitely hit me, and I'm burning, and I'm about to die. Health regeneration in this one. Horrible. No good. At all. And obviously he's magic regeneration. He doesn't use much, really. Yeah, but there goes my protection. And while I'm doing this, he puts on his protection. It's the wrong kind of a protection. But definitely he screws me a lot. I'm not sure what makes one magic regenerate, because mine currently isn't. It's because I have this magical armor on me? Or because I'm... No, just absolutely no idea. Can't meditate, obviously. Can't meditate right now. Getting a couple of shots on them, but just isn't enough. There we go.
Should have surrendered when you could.
You fight well, but you battle once.
The muscle.
Still, a couple, one or two hits, I still get damage when I block, so it doesn't work. Do it solo or riot. It will be quite hard for me to co-op that, because knowing how I usually play these, I will need a lost health and blocking. Yeah. Well, even in Dark Souls, it's like that, right? At least in Dark Souls 1, I've seen that. If you block, you lose some stamina, and you lose a little tiny bit, lose a tiny sliver of health. Still lose. Still, it feels like going close quarters and just smacking him as many times as possible while he doesn't use magic on you. Oop, and I immediately lose health.
Why do you hound
That
me?
guy decides this is how we're fighting. But yeah, just basically close quarter combat, not allowing him to push me out with magic. It seems to be like the best choice. Like right now. Every single time he clinks, I can attack him. Ah, you know, I think I know what this is actually. I remembered. That little thing that is gives me magic also gives me magic. Darn, no, sorry. That little magic thing, top left corner, like shows that I have magic charge, also is my block meter. It's like stamina, vigor. So if I'm using one, if I'm casting magic, then it drains that. But as well, every single block, it seems, also drains that. So let's be patient. I'm back at full health, so that's good. Wait for his magic armor to disappear, and then I think I'll... See, that's the problem. A couple of rolls actually work pretty good, so maybe I should roll around quite a bit.
So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations.
The amount of his health though isn't going down at all. Wait a minute. Did I even drink the freaking thing? Did I forget to do that again? All the damage I can get right now. It's useful damage. Oh, come on! Look at the amount of health I just lost. Like, get more out of it because you played Dark Souls solo. Imagine another player might end up carrying you through the game. I've seen that before and it's not super fun. Well, okay, well, I'll think about it. Like, as I started saying, it will be really hard for me to coordinate these co-op sessions because even if I play 3 days a week, excuse me, I'll need that person here 3 times a week. Which might be not possible at the very specific time. So yeah. Dark Souls is still a far, far away game. We still need to finish Witcher. If we do our multiplayer days, then it'll take even longer. Okay, God, how I hate you. Letho. You one bastard. I might need to go all the way back and like upgrade my weapons to get some runes on them. I actually might try that now, just because it's freaking impossible. Like something like damage reduction on block, for example. A blocking rune. Is that for a sword? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's actually for a sword. So vitality, damage bonus on signs. Fire rune seems good. So I don't know. Screw it. Let's put it on. Like every single bit of damage I can get will be good. And sun rune. Actually, almost an earth rune seems good. So let's put an earth rune as well. Okay, we drank this, right? I think we drank this.
Why do you hound me?
Yep.
They think I full text. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. Okay, good. So far, so good. we both do that thing at the same time. Fortunately, the more I do this dance, the running away, the less chances I have of defeating him quickly.
Why would a witcher kill kings? I'm a witcher no more.
Yes, he told me that.
So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations.
Yeah, it seems like I need to get him in the corner, otherwise... Hello, speaking of the corner, that's the same corner. He must also spend a lot of damage on the blocks. A lot of that energy on the blocks.
Fight well, but you were bad ones.
Okay, this is going so well. Look at that. We already brought him less to half health. And a cutscene. Is that one of those where
A witcher and a few elves are enough.
this has gone full Harry Potter? Like the
You've
wands.
no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out.
Okay, this is so much better. At
The
least
others
we're
will be judged and condemned.
we didn't exactly
So
cheese it. We just
chaos.
So
picked
why?
one strategy and stuck to
You
it.
were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even. Your witch is good with magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Aedirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Aedirn, then.
Nope. Beep beep. Hey, Harlequin has a jeep. Hello there. We just beat a freaking hard boss. That's Letho, the Kingslayer, who we've just seen.
Roach?
And
Killed a
that's
few of his men,
Yorith,
rest
the
around.
elf that we're helping.
Letho dead?
On his way to Flotsam.
How do you know?
He wants to find Triss.
Kill him. Before he contacts the others.
You shouldn't have trusted a Dwan. Let's go.
We can't go there, Geralt. The garrison.
Of course.
DJS.
God, what kind of warrior?
What have you done to Harlequin?
Miss Tedder, Gwynblade. Good luck.
And there's a host. Thank you. New quest phase, the Assassins of Kings. Game saved. Oh boy, I need to get to town. Oh, speaking of which, search. Longsword, Grapeshot, Dancing Star. Did he drop his items or something? Quest failed, bring it on Flotsam. Ah, I think it failed because I can't return to Flotsam anymore. Right. By this point, if that quest failed, but we still need to go back to Flotsam, it feels like maybe the Flotsam is burning now. Something tells me that the town... There's a big problem at the town right now. Anyway, let's go there. And by the looks of it, we definitely should be finishing Act 1 today. You made her play Dark Souls. Now she hates life. Oh, speaking of which, Quinn, how far did you go? When I was on the stream, you were fighting the twin gargoyles. Did you get past them? And how many deaths do you currently have? I think last time it was about 50. I'm close to 50 deaths in Witcher, I'm pretty sure. We also have discussed that I will be playing Dark Souls at some point because I have that on my list. So at the point where people will vote for that game, I will have to play that. Maybe co-op, maybe not. We'll see how that will go. Okay, let's save. Is that the only quest that we have right now? Yes, return to Flotsam and... Ba-bam. Let's just go. Let's just go. The Witcher no damage run. The Witcher no death run is a thing because the hardest difficulty, insane difficulty, is permadeath. You die once, that's it. Which is, for me, crazy. Sometime you and me dying in Left 4 Dead 2. Yes, to Left 4 Dead 2 dying, maybe not that much. I'm not that bad at that game. It's been ages since I've played, but I have my solid 40 or so hours in that game, so I should be solid. Obviously, at some point I will die if we're playing a versus. Then almost definitely, I or one of us will die. But you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. But yeah, I'm still up for it. Definitely. That's a good game, and many evenings were spent playing with friends. Counting. Just grabbing all the stuff we can get. I'm not making a lot of potions, but those that I make sometimes are lacking ingredients. So I better pick up as many as possible. Witchering. Okay, the entrance was somewhere there. Actually, whatever will happen now, we'll check what that will be, and then we'll save and take a break. It's time. It's definitely time for a one break. Actually, So I can't say that with a straight face. Before we go into town, I say we drink potions and we save. We couldn't get a proper chance before the previous fight. I better do it now. So, a Swallow for Vitality Regeneration, a Rook for damage, and Patrice Filter for damage on my magical signs. And then anything else we can just use during the fight. This system is, it's like, it brings balance. It brings balance that you can't sort of pump yourself up with potions before the fight. But then it makes some of these sections quite hard. Like, I have time to go into my inventory and, like, slather my blade with oil. But I can't have time to drink a potion, which seems a little bit silly, if you ask me. And even if you don't ask me, I'll tell you that I feel that's a little bit silly. Smack, smack, smack. Wrong sword? Wait a minute, what happened? My steel sword has been... What? So I had... Wait, did he steal my... He didn't steal my sword, I'm pretty sure. The guy dropped his sword and left. I just lost my sword. I just lost the sword that I crafted. Crafted out of the ingredients that were a pain in the ass to collect. But you can't drop a sword, right? Just like hatchet. If I just like bring it here somewhere. I didn't put anything here, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Oh, actually, there isn't. There isn't a prompt, but at least you can immediately pick it up. Okay, losing my best sword is not good at all. Like, what? Did someone see it? Like, what did I do with my sword? I can most likely buy a better one in Act 2, for example. Also, this doesn't seem to be working, the fact that I'm killing those dummies. Trying to get that ability. Still, I'll continue doing that. Up! I quit the freaking thing. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, so if these guards are around here, I'd say...
A storm approaches. Be wary, Witcher.
Okay, well, at least the city isn't burning. Okay, way to shut up me right there, game. Ha! Okay, let's not bother the person who is pissing. But okay, the city is indeed burning. And yet these folks are pretty okay with it. Everyone's pissing around like, what the hell? Alright, well, whatever happened, let's go and find out what exactly is the cause of all that.
Damn massacre. Those sons of bitches have gone mad. I have to find Triss.
Who are they killing? The elves? Ow.
We were too good to you. Fattened yourselves on our toil.
I think they're killing non-humans, elves and dwarves. Which suck, because the only swords craftsman is a dwarf, and a couple of salespeople are elves. Yep, I think that's an elf. And that might be an elf as well.
Look, lads, another freak.
I'm a witcher. Careful. Let's use magic.
Leave the dwarf alone. He's done you no harm.
Ooh, magic.
He's our neighbor.
We best go home, folks.
You best do. Okay, saved one soul.
Witcher. If not for you, I'd be a dead dwarf.
Yep, you would be.
The humans have gone mad.
Would be a good idea. Yeah, that guy's dead, the first one. The second one will be alright. That dwarf just runs through fire like it's nothing.
You're killing innocents. Innocents. Who was it that slaughtered our
Where's
lads
my
in the
sword?
forest? Stinking non-human.
Geralt! And now, good people, return to your homes before you taste a witcher's blade.
Yep.
So what'll it be, innkeeper? They killed my son. Damned elves. I
Did
want
they?
their blood for that.
These aren't the elves who killed your son.
These elves had nothing to do with your son's death. Don't shed their blood.
Magic, magic, magic. Was it a fail?
Now that you
Success.
mention it.
Success?
Leave them be.
Success.
Go home, folks.
Thank you, Gwynblade. We'd be dead if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Yep.
Take care.
Most certainly.
Opened the gates of hell.
I don't have any proof, but my coin's on Laredo.
Yeah,
Rulers are always
Laredo,
way
we've
covered
been
mistakes and
finding
failures.
out that there's one
And the mob
racist
always
son of a
loves
gun.
circus. Whether married
And
or
races,
blood.
in this case, are humans
This town
and
will
everyone
never be the
else.
same.
He's a human.
A time
Now
of disdain
people
has
in the
come.
town are killing everyone else. Quinn, actually, I wanted to ask you, one other choice would be to rewatch the VOD of your channel. You said I look like something from somewhere. Could you write it out? Because I didn't exactly catch it the first time. And I wanted to check out the actual side-by-side shots.
How did the rioting start?
They say it's revenge for those soldiers who died following Roach.
Shane
But they
from
were just
BuzzFeed
thugs on
Unsolved.
Laredo's pay.
Okay,
Almost no
thanks.
one misses them. Spontaneous riot my ass. Laredo's staying out of it, keeping his hands clean. But his thugs are inciting the mob. I've seen several soldiers in civilian garb leading it.
He's funny, so it's good.
But you won't find any proof against the Commandant.
I don't intend to.
Why is no one fighting? Because I'm pretty sure the garrison is on Laredo's orders and on Laredo's payroll. So if Laredo is saying stay out of this, they will stay out of this.
Why don't the guards do anything?
Why would they? The squirrels slaughtered their cronies, and Laredo hasn't given them any orders.
Yeah. Have you seen Tris?
We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her rented quarters at the inn. I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
Well, let's find
Let's
Tris.
go. There's no time to lose.
I was lucky enough to get the key to Sheila's nest. Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble. Come on!
What exactly were you doing? Anyway, that was top floor, right?
Help! I've walked into a slaughterhouse.
Another dwarf. Oh, come on. I just saved one. And here's the other. Obviously, I'll first deal with this.
Death to the... What sort of freak is that? It's that sorcerer.
Yep, hello. Leave them in peace.
Leave them alone. They've done you no harm.
Magic.
Right, they're our neighbors. Let's go home, lads. Thank you. I just about felt the blades chill between my ribs.
Oh, look at that. There's two of them. Oh, three of them. Adorable.
Why are they so...
Mobs always need a scapegoat after a defeat. Take care of yourselves. The trading post's still boiling.
Oh, okay, we saved another bunch of folks. I don't think we can enter anything right now. There's absolutely no need for me to do that. This one still. I'm confused about this. So we arrived in this town when a hanging was about to take place. There was this elven girl, with this elven guy, and then our guy Zoltan, the dwarf, and our bard, Dandelion, who we're currently going with to see Triss. We saved Zoltan and Dandelion. These folks were hung, and then no one has removed them since. Like, really? At which point do you remove dead bodies after a hanging? Anyway, this door? No, I think it's the next door.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Could be bad. And... well, there isn't a dead body around here, so it's not as bad.
Not good.
Oh.
Don't just stand
You never
there.
know.
You need to look for clues.
Okay, game saved. Oh, sorry, there is a dead body. That's one of the Laredo's thugs.
Bodyguard.
Oh no, that's her bodyguard.
No wounds. So that's not his blood.
Okay.
Triss enters, breaks the guard's neck, then wounds herself?
Dandelion, really?
Stupid.
That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Okay, notes.
What a mess. Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything.
I don't get
Okay.
it. Someone else had to be here.
Let's examine the blood.
Too much.
Again, there isn't a body, so whoever has spilled all that blood is most likely alive or died in a different place. Okay, what's this?
Dandelion, look.
Oh,
What is it?
oh, there is a dead body.
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go.
I don't think Madame is in a position to tell us anything right now. She looked pretty distressed. This thing! Like, I know it's the limitations of the engine, but you can't go through a door. Most of the time you can't go through a door that someone else has opened. They just slam it straight through you. Okay, so yeah, there's a dead body. Who killed her and why?
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's Durai, Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
They murdered her. Yesterday, they loved her, drank wine with her, told her she's pretty.
Is she elven?
Today, 5 of them
Elvish?
came, drunk on blood, screaming filth.
I guess so.
She had a client at the time?
No, she was with me. What are you looking at?
I didn't imply that.
You knew what
Jeez.
happened in the next room. I noticed a peephole. But if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Sheila normally cast spells that blocked both sight and sound, but there was nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Triss Merigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to
that's
recently.
bad idea.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man appeared in the room, mighty ugly. Durai was so scared, she squealed. When I finally got Durai out of the way, a different figure was in the room, a woman Triss called Philippa.
Greetings, Philippa.
Oh my god, those are dildos.
Triss, you're looking nice.
I think they were trying to do something. Anyway, let's go to this. And
why are you using Sheila's megascope?
And I'm pretty sure that bodyguard's dead, so we knocked him out.
Toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious to it.
That's a new thing. We are currently playing Triss. I can't remember any other game that allows you to like suddenly play as a different character, not your main character. With the exception of some RPGs like Divinity Original Sin. Which, if I'm not mistaken, the character closest to the NPC will speak to it, to that character, to that NPC rather. Anyway, what's up?
What did Sheila want from you?
Isn't it obvious? 2 northern rulers have perished. We've been thinking on these developments.
Temeria is in chaos, and I lost my position. There goes the effort we put into building peace.
At least that's a friend, it seems.
Intention? What has the Lodge decided? I mean, it was created
Final
to
Fantasy
protect
does
the
it briefly.
interests of magic.
Aye, but it's not a Triss-based RPG, yeah.
Make use of this situation.
5 years of my work wasted? The peace of Sintra hangs by a thread, and Temeria will plunge into civil war any day now. There's nothing to use. We need to find those responsible and dispense justice.
Calm down. 2 things should be partaken cold. Sorrel soup and politics. Calculate, and don't let your emotions lead
She's
you.
smart.
We can't resurrect Foltest, so stop playing the Avenger. We'll
She's also
proceed
British.
Wisely and deliberately. We'll
I think
use
so.
the situation, understand?
At least help me clear the Witcher's name.
Triss, stop thinking with your vagina and get a hold of yourself. The Witcher will manage.
Okay, unexpected. Unexpected.
Do you think the girl...
Saskia the Dragon Slayer? Legend has it she killed
The
a
girl?
dragon.
Which girl?
Can she oppose Henselt's might?
It won't be easy, but she's already accomplished miracles.
So war is inevitable.
Henselt can't be reasoned with.
Okay.
Why did Sheila come to Flotsam?
It's a delicate matter. We need someone at Henselt's court, but he hates sorceresses.
I know.
Henselt's only son died in a hunting accident 3 years ago. The king has failed to sire more offspring, in spite of trying incessantly.
Sorry, siring offsprings immediately brings me back to Crusader Kings 2.
Very rare ingredients.
Which she intends to harvest from the Kayran.
Exactly. This way a sorceress will have the king's ear again.
That's all I know, really.
What happened? What about, yeah, Philippa.
Dandelion.
Well, she seems to be a sorceress from the north.
Eilhart, sorceress counselor
Or-
to King Radovid of Redania. A grand mistress of the world's most fetid cuisine, politics. She's amoral in a crystalline way, so devoid of conscience that she's a phenomenon.
Really?
Rumor is she's out of favor at the Redanian court, which if true, she probably arranged herself in order to leave the capital.
Okay. Ah, sorry, I asked him. I thought I asked the lady. Anyway. What happened to Triss? The important
I
question.
don't know. I already told you about the only conversation I heard. Just before those murderers came. They kicked me and stabbed Durai. But I heard fighting from the other room. The sorceress was screaming. When the murderers left, searching for other victims, I peered outside. Thought I saw Cedric sneaking through the alleys towards the forest. He was staggering.
Thank you, Margot. I owe you.
Witcher, wait. Give this to Yorveth.
A letter?
The names of Durai's killers. He'll understand.
I know that she's spying for Yorveth. I've stole her letter, so I have a.
You're
still.
spying for Yorveth?
I help him from time to time. Just give him the letter.
I'll try, but I can't.
Yes, we're
Dandelion.
in a war situation here,
I'm going to
so
find Cedric.
people fraternizing with the enemy.
Cedric's blood. I just need to follow it.
Maybe not the most important part. Oh, examine. Ah, that's the same thing, just... I can peep through the peephole one more time. Which I don't think is needed at all. I don't think there's any items that we can loot. We've been here before. We looted this dry... Oh! Hello there, Dandelion. Not sure what he's doing there, but okay. And DJ has some food. That's good. I need to grab something to eat as well. I only had a light snack. So straight after the stream. No, you don't. See, the problem is, yeah, the vendors are all out now. Which is a big darn shame. Anyway, where's this Triss Marigold? Follow the trail block to find Cedric. It's drinking a dose of a cat's potion. Okay, thank you, that's very helpful. So, potions. We rarely use the cat potion. Bam. So we get the ears, we get the tail. We go, the Witcher goes meow constantly. And we also get night vision. Or some, like, extra sight. There we go. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-doop-doo. Okay, well, I'm assuming... Oh, there's the body. No, I don't think that's it. Wow, look at that. It's... We see their blood vessels. Blood vessels are missing in the groin area, but... Okay. I'm assuming in that direction. Right, yeah, there's one. Right now it's hard to figure out who's the enemy and who's not. There. Everyone looks the same. There. Interesting. Wait, is that a body or... Oh, I'm stuck. Jeez, come on. So through here, and... Does that lead us back? I think someone has been... Either him or someone.
Gotta go back.
Ah, there it is. I'm trailing the wrong blood source. Nope.
He's bleeding heavily. I need to find him quick.
Yeah, there's... Oh, come on. Stop getting stuck on things. There's a lot of blood around, so it's really confusing to see... Or, really confusing to figure out who's who. There we go. Really can be far. And here the guy basically died on the spot.
Scoia'tael are frustrated. This guy won't help me find Cedric.
Do I need to go back? Might need to go back, but... Ah, there we go. Quite an interesting, like, little quest minigame.
Kedmil, Gwynblade. I no longer feel the pain.
Well, good day to you too, sir.
Always wanted to die among trees.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
What happened?
Triss asked me for help. I killed the Dwarven guarding the door, and we broke in. Again, I killed a Dwan.
I know. Where's Triss?
A Witcher came in, attacked us.
So
I
you see
tried to protect Triss.
lost.
He was fast. Too fast for me. He hit Triss before she could cast a spell. He knew how to fight a sorceress. Then he ordered her to activate the Megascope. He needed to
Well,
get
it's pretty
to
easy to
Edirn.
fight a sorceress. You just punch her,
Town
like,
of
go into
Bergen.
melee range before she
Triss
casts a
said it was
spell.
madness.
That's it.
But she didn't have the coordinates. He gave her a strange look, threatening. Better give it your best. You're going first, with me right behind you. Then I passed out. When I woke, they were gone. I knew I was dying. The forest called me.
Why, Cedric? Why did you get involved?
Why did you? Sometimes we must. Have I told
Well,
you
I got
about my
involved
visions?
for a reason. I got
That's why I drink.
basically
It
everyone
helps.
thinks I'm a killer. I'm
I'm
a king.
safe in a mist of vodka. See nothing, feel nothing.
Okay, all of a sudden it gets really personal. Suddenly he admits to his
But
drinking
now
problem.
I see clearly. You need to regain your memory. Only then will
That
you
is on my
understand
list
who's
of to-do
killing
things, but I
Crown
needed Triss for that, but now I need to find
That's
Triss.
why.
How can I get it back?
In Edirn. In a place tainted with dark magic. Where ghosts of the fallen will fight a great battle. Save their souls, and your memory will return.
I'm not sure about that thing. I'm thinking, cutscene? Cutscene. It got stuck just for a moment.
What's happening? With the forest?
What's with these, like,
I feel
pigtails?
a presence.
And the secret is either me or him, or a Disney princess. We're calling the animal to us, calling the animals to us. We're speaking to them. Sorry, I need to be more serious. This guy's dying, and I'm cracking jokes.
Geralt, where have you been?
The Kingslayer,
busy.
damn it. I almost had him.
He fled.
Teleported to Edirn.
What? How?
He forced Triss to cast the spell.
Shit.
Indeed.
Roach sent me to find you. We're setting off. He's
Oh,
learned
Rush
something new.
still likes us, apparently.
also up to something big.
What does Rush intend to
What's
do?
Roach planning?
He went off on Laredo, so it must concern the Commandant. It's something important.
What do the Scoia'tael
What are
want
the
to do?
Scoia'tael planning?
They want to storm the barge and they need your help.
When did you join the Scoia'tael?
It's not like that. They're taking the prisoners to Drakenburg, a special prison for non-humans, bloody monument to human hate.
Do I get to pick? I guess I need to talk to them both. Actually, if that's an option, hey,
Maybe Roach or the
I'll take that.
Scoia'tael can finally be useful.
But I think at some point I need to choose between them. Where's Triss Merigold? Level up. I'll take that and let's loot this guy. Actually, there are two guys. Wait a minute! Don't tell me it glitched. It seems like it glitched. It spawned two bodies. One like with the back against the tree, and the other one just lying down. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy. Okay, at the crossroads, Werner Rush at the crossroads, Scoia'tael, indeed. I will have to talk with one of them. Have I mentioned Geralt is not good at taking decisions? He's all about lunging forward without thought, not minding the dangers, not caring for the consequences. In truth, he's unequaled at that. He's thoughtful enough, however, to consult his friends in the most important cases. After the Kingslayer's escape, we had a serious talk and thought the final decision was his. I think I managed to explain a few things to him. To find Triss, Geralt had to ask either Werner Rush or Iorveth for help. Cooperating with one excluded good relations with the other. Geralt went to make his choice. But did he choose Rush? Is it the same thing, but close? Geralt was at the crossroads. He had to save Triss Merigold, yet he was incapable of handling this problem alone. The Witcher needed backup, a fact he knew all too well. After our discussion, it turned out that he could ask either Iorveth or Vernerash for help, but cooperation with one excluded a good relation with the other. Choice, but did he choose Iorveth? Okay, so I think I'll throw it to the chat. So what do you folks think? Should we go with Vernerash, our good buddy and friend, leader of the Blue Ribbons Special Ops Squad in the Army of the King? Should we side with him? Or should we side with Iorveth, the leader of the Squaretel Elves? People who just, until the recent point, were terrorizing the town. Although it was a town of pretty bad people. You saw what everyone did to the non-humans, elves and dwarves the moment the levy broke. The moment someone has whispered to them, like, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea to kill all the non-humans? So, who did you help before the Leto fight? First I helped Roche, but then I completely failed the fight with Leto, so I reloaded just a little bit earlier, and on that reload I helped Iorveth. It was a quick option, I had to pick something. I just wanted to check out the second option since I reloaded. So yeah, should we go with Vernerash or should we go with Iorveth and the elves? There's one vote for the elves because Harlequin says she is all about resistance. Okay, Iorveth for sure then. Lots of fun. We're all about fun here. Okay, if no one else wants to swing the vote in favor of Vernerash, let's go with the elves. I do believe Delvey, who has voted for this game and has finished it previously, said she didn't like the game, left a negative review, but still was here for many of our playthroughs. I think she also said that she sided with the elves. Okay, I guess we're going with the elves, so Squaretel. Click, click. And yeah, those of you folks who are here for the first time or have missed the previous streams where we were making important decisions, every single time I finish a game, I throw yet another vote for you folks, so you can pick the next game for me to play. Right now, obviously, we're quite far ways off of finishing Witcher 2, but the moment we'll finish Witcher 2, a vote will be happening in the chat to see what the next game will be. And I'll leave that vote all up to you. Only in case there's a tie, I will pick a game by myself, but still, out of the options you gave me. And that list is huge. You can type in !games in the chat, or just there's a link below the stream with the name games list. Let's actually check the map. I need to go back to that ruins where we've been before, where we seduced Triss. I hope it's up to date because I might have missed a couple of updates. But it should be pretty close. Okay. I think these guys are... I'm afraid to hit the elves. Yeah, those Neckers are no match for us. Also, I will be swimming in Necker stuff by the end of this. Can I loot anyone else? There's that guy again. No, I don't think so. Still, lots of stuff. Neckers are one of the weakest foes, if not the weakest, anyway. But still, you need to be careful. Don't need a trap. Okay, so the wave was up there, right? Yeah. Safe. And yeah, the idea is I start a game from the very beginning, like start new game, and I play it until we hit the end credits. If the game doesn't really have an end, so for example something like Endless Runner, maybe, or something like that. We've played one previously, it was Jones on Fire, I think we played one day and then said, okay, we've seen everything we could in 2 hours that we've played, so it's all good. But most of them I play until the end. Tropico 4 was another one that we ended prematurely, just because it was like it's mission based and every single mission starts pretty much the same. So I decided, hey, after a week it was enough. But something like this with a like a main game portion with the quests storyline, we'll play from start to finish. Normal difficulty, blind. I look, maybe, I check something. I never check out like min-maxing the build or something like that. So that's why I ask many things of you. Okay, well, let's talk.
Where is he?
He forced Triss to teleport them both to Aedirn.
No. The Scoia'tael in Aedirn will pay for my stupidity with their lives.
Elias, ready the unit to march. You'll leave immediately.
That's... Oh, okay.
There was a massacre in Flotsam.
Let's go for the options which do not proceed to dialogue just yet.
I know. That's why I need your help.
You want me to murder humans at your side?
I wish death upon every one of those Dwan. But that's not...
Yeah, I don't think right now we are concerned with Flotsam. What's important there?
Why Upper Aedirn?
The Pontar Valley is a juicy piece of meat beset by hounds.
The Scoia'tael bite hardest.
It's our land. Our forefathers' land. I'm no bandit, Gwynblade.
This land
I
is
lead
your
a great
land.
army.
This land is my land. You're looking to create an elven state?
Sounds like you want to establish
United
an
State
elven
of Elves.
There is already an elven state. Dol Blathanna.
Francesca Findabair rules there.
Rules? She merely carries out Nilfgaardian orders. We want a truly free state, where an elf could visit a human inn. A land where humans could
They have
enter
a
the
dream.
forest without fear.
Do you want to be the king?
And you plan to be king?
Welcome back, Dijes.
You're with the first?
Was the
I've
food
already
to your
told
liking?
you. I know the head the crown would fit.
It makes it sound as if I prepared it.
Whose head is it?
One who believes in integrity, honesty, and honor. A person who
Saskia.
won't sell out to Nilfgaard
Interesting.
for a few florins. A woman named Saskia.
Any Ben Folds fans in the audience?
Don't mock me.
He has a great song called Saskia Hamilton.
She's more important to you, not just a woman whose head would fit the crown.
You'll understand.
We found the king, and that king
Soon
is a
the whole
queen.
world will hear of the Virgin of Aedirn, a woman blessed with extraordinary courage.
Has she proven her courage, or is that just talk?
She defeated a dragon.
Who is Vergen?
You
Or
said
what is
you're going to
Vergen?
Vergen.
True.
Why go to a dwarven town?
Henselt and his army have pitched camp on the right riverbank. The Virgin and a sorceress gather reinforcements to defend Aedirn.
Which sorceress?
Philippa Eilhart.
What's a Redanian sorceress doing in Aedirn?
Only she can reveal that.
All right, well, important question. What's your
What
plan?
does the leader of an army expect of me?
That you accompany me to Aedirn.
Now,
Perhaps
we
you'll
accompanied
find
one
your
king before.
sorceress there.
That king died.
You'll certainly find someone who will soon change the balance of power in the north.
That's 2 days away on foot.
That's 2 days' travel on foot. You'll never make it in time.
I have a plan.
What plan?
First, you must agree to help
No,
us.
first tell us the plan. I need to do something first. I'm pretty sure there's absolutely nothing for me to do right now.
I need to know more before I decide.
Exactly.
No, Vatka. You help me with Letho. That's the sole reason we're speaking. We may both be pursuing the same son of a bitch, but I haven't forgotten the company you arrived in. Make your choice now. I'll let you go if you refuse. I couldn't do that later.
So there are options of saying wait for me just a little bit or count me in. And still, I don't believe I can do anything right now. I don't believe any... The town is in tatters. And Flotsam can't do anything. The quest that I had in Flotsam still failed. So I guess there's the only option. Count me in. Those 332 hours playing single-player games could have helped you get better at Rocket League. That's absolutely true. But I'd say this is much more exciting than watching me fail at Rocket League. I've played Rocket League today on Tuesday. That was a horrible stream. I was I was not good enough. Just not good enough. And I will be playing on the weekend because the season ends on 11th of February. Actually, no, sorry. The season ends pretty soon, but maybe not on the 11th. The TF2 things ends on 11th. So I'll be playing most likely on my own, and next week definitely on stream again. But yeah, something about this week's stream just was a little bit meh. Anyway, count me in.
We'll get Letho together.
Excellent. We've no time to lose. We need to capture the prison barge.
You want to enter a town where they're massacring elves? I take back what I said. You're not Grandiose. You're mad.
He is.
My mother claimed likewise.
Okay, well, we're going. Apparently we're going. Okay, quest completed. Game saved. Everyone disappears and... come on. Why could everyone disappear and fast travel to the location and I stayed here? Like, what reason there is for me to walk all the way back? There's none. Oh, I don't need to go here unless... there's just a little bit of Brionia. No, I doubt we'll get anything here apart from a couple of herbs. We can mandrake root and this room. Okay, okay, so the last time I've seen my sword, there we go, Jagged Blade. Is that it? Why did I drop it? There it is. Oh, thank God. There's my Jagged Blade. I thought I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. But it's so great that the game allowed us to come back here. We found our sword! We found our sword! Going back to the college on Wednesday. Hey, Destiny from Just a Minute Gaming was here previously, and oh, sorry, Dynasty. Sorry, Dynasty. He was here previously. He's going to high school on Wednesday. Is the break over? Is the winter break over? Although it's pretty freaking late. Or were the exams happening? Sorry, it's like I've been out of the school and college for such a long time. At this point, I don't know what happens when. Yes, I don't know how it happened, but I lost a sword either during a battle or after a battle when I was looting all around. I dropped it somehow. I didn't like press the drop. Don't think so. It just somehow disappeared, and then I found myself smacking a target dummy in a town with like no power at all. Went in the inventory, looked around, said, "Where the hell is my sword? My best sword, the sword that I upgraded during the battle with Letho." It just was nowhere to be found. But then, thankfully, finally, can get this buff though, which is a shame. Main thing is, I've got it back, so... phew. Yeah. It seems that I'm taking the long route, which I absolutely have no need to do. There we go. Unlike Rocket League on Tuesday, Team Fortress 2 yesterday on Thursday was so much better. I need to play that game more. It's just that the only time I have interest in playing Team Fortress 2 is whether they have some sort of a quest system, like a contract system, some kind of a mission that I need to complete. Otherwise, just playing Team Fortress 2 doesn't really have a aim to it. Obviously, I can just play in there, like in any given match, there are objectives I need to complete. But somehow I'm disinterested in doing that. How you watch me? You watch me suck at sniping. Guilty as charged. I got better. Oh right, I don't need to go into town. I need to go elsewhere. Right. Okay, since I'm here, let's loot all the things. Also get this. Also don't need a trap. I didn't just play sniper. I only played a bit of a soldier and scout. Those two classes just are a little bit better. I'm here. Hello.
At last. The trading post is in turmoil. You sure this is a good idea?
We'll not enter the town. We'll divide the unit. Take my best scout and attack from the harbor. I'll sail downriver with the others. Most of the guards should be at the
So we'll be entering this place and...
Not the way I'd put it.
And they're not even there. Okay. Resort to a trick?
The harbor could still be dangerous.
What did you expect? A tea party?
Well, maybe.
Not that.
We should trick them, as we did Letho.
Did I reduce the stream delay? I didn't do anything
Most of the
personally.
guards are
It could have been just
There's only a
something
handful of
finally
people on the
started
barge.
working properly.
Fine. They'll be dead before they can reach for their swords.
It's still not as good as Mixer. If anyone has seen a stream on Mixer,
Do it your way.
the chat is pretty much
Rebellion.
instantaneous. It's
Riot!
crazy.
Riot!
Why are we
Follow
shouting?
me.
Sorry, I was chatting along and suddenly they started shouting and I got quite confused. So I'm assuming we're executing that trick that we spoke about. So, like, was the trick sneaking past and not...
This is the place.
We have to get past the gate.
Sneaking past and not bringing the whole army? Okay.
Nothing, Dwan.
Yes, Mixer has like faster than light FTL feature. I think you also need a good collection. Are we doing this again? For the second time now, we're doing the strategy of pretend we have captured the elf. And yeah, if the stream delay has been improving even more, there was an option like beta test of the new quick feature. But again, that required a good connection.
Who goes there?
I have a pretty good connection.
The
I have a
Witcher.
fiber.
I've captured an elf.
Not the like full gigabit fiber, but still a good one. It's diminished just a little bit by me having a Wi-Fi connection, but still.
Ha!
I can
We're
stream.
about to sink that heap.
Right here?
What? And foul the water? No. We'll
Twitch was
drown them
instant
down river.
once upon a time?
Let's go.
Ages ago, I guess. Okay, and I said we might be completing
You've
Act
been
1
caught.
today.
Close the gates tight. I don't want a flea slipping through.
Maybe. Oh,
Want to
and
hear something fun, Gwendolyn?
frame drops. Again, the guy on the left, Look at the guy on the left. Why isn't he wearing any pants? Underwear, yes. But why no pants?
Now that you see the hell you helped to create, what do you make of it?
It's your
They see
man!
me for the first time as well. Yet I sense not a hint of remorse.
Tapping is hard, DJs, I know.
They've got your
Speaking as well.
They wish to watch me
I know
die,
it.
and I wish to watch
Even
them
better.
die. It's the way of things in this world. The other side of the coin. A concept devised by philosophers in Oxenfurt who have never set foot in Flotsam, or any place like.
Oi, where are you taking
To the
that?
barge.
It's Yorvith. Larita ordered me to put him on the prison barge.
Fuck me, you're with himself.
Thanks but no
The
thanks.
son of a bitch shot me brother. Mind if I settle the score a little?
Hands off.
Stand aside. There's no time for that.
Why not?
I have orders to take him to the barge.
What are you then? An elf lover?
Larito said I'm to pass, undisturbed.
Bum, bum, bum. Trying to learn it is like ting, ting, ting. There we go.
well.
Successful.
Forget it.
Getting pretty good at this charm. Not sure if that's 100%. Uh-oh. Will he be? Yep. Can't go back now. Oh well. Still, the whole army at least won't get slaughtered in the streets.
Did you see that little Dwan whore? I like his kind best. Killing them is like pulling weeds. Strangely relaxing.
A simple thank you would do.
Oh, my manners. Consider yourself my hero.
Still has the time for snark.
And where might you be going?
I'm taking Yorvith to
Guess
the
what?
barge. Larito's orders.
Oh, all right then.
Alright then. No further questions. We got on Loretta's good side previously, so I'm assuming the guards are informed that I'm a friendly face, and especially when I have Loretta in my hands. I think I picked quite a good option. If I had to fight all of these folks, that would have been massacre. That would have been madness. Just sneaking past is so much better. Still, maybe I'll have to fight people on the barge or below the barge, or on the bottom level of the barge. Who knows? Okay. What now?
I'll take those on the left. You go right.
Well, that was a good move. Oh, thank you for a sword. This is Last Jedi stuff. Those of you who have seen Last Jedi We'll definitely remember something like this. Anyway, we're fighting, no, not meditation, but Quen. Okay, Quen. Then my proper sword. I already had it out, so that's a bad idea. Then magic Igni. Burn the guy. Smack him a couple of times.
Don't be gullible.
Actually, let's do this. Darn, I don't have them equipped. I have a bunch of bombs. Dancing Star, Incineration, Explosive Fire. I'll take that. And let's say a couple of Grape Shots. Grape Shot. Bounce Dagger. Dang it. Dancing Star. There we go. And there, then do this. Just completely destroy that bunch of people. And then bam, a couple more. And I think now we can kill him just freely. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Come on, Yorvith is in my way right now. Oh, that was a counterattack opportunity. You saw that little icon? Anyway, it seems like we will have a bunch more people to fight.
I knew you'd partner with those hate-mongers, mutant. Think yourself a hero, do you? Sail away, and I'll burn these sluts alive.
We
Darn.
sail. Our women are prepared to die.
Can I change my mind? Oh, my tattoo disappeared.
But I'm not prepared to let murder happen. I'm going ashore.
Yep, good thinking. Also, that roof doesn't seem flammable. Well, you just sail, I'll catch you later, somewhere, maybe. I don't know. I didn't have any choice in this, but if you would ask, I'd most likely do the same. Quen? And then maybe switch to magic.
Save the elven women, Witcher! Commandant Lorido's gone mad.
Okay, really, these guys?
The Witcher's in the right.
Oh, sorry, there's a guard behind me, yes. I think that's the guy who I need to take on first. There we go. Really? Will you? Well, maybe. Or maybe I'll do that to you. I hope I'm not on a time limit, because right now I'm wasting a lot of time. Save the old woman? Okay, well, I'm trying to. Door. Just didn't get a prompt for me to open it. Do I have a spell that allows me to, like, extinguish the fire? I don't think I have one. Hello.
Where's Laredo?
He's escaped.
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us.
Release. I hope I have time to. Oh, there we go. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Again, I hope I have time. You don't have time to put your sword back. Come on. Although it might be easier with the sword behind the back and not in your hands as you untie them. Then again, breaking the whatever the binds are there with a sword might have been a better idea. Okay, I think we're burning. Is there someone else? I heard a voice. Ooh, that was close. Look where the rocks are. And also there were 3 ladies, and I only see 2. Did we not save them all? I'm magically back at the boat. Hey.
If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. It's meaningless. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
Help me find the Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, Tvergen.
Tvergen.
Prepare to set sail.
Did you see Rosh?
Did Vernon Roach sail out of here all right?
He's fine, if that's what you ask. We met and chatted. Imagine that.
It's hard to imagine that,
I
actually.
know that he was only leaving because I let him do so.
Well, okay, that's still not a friendly chat. Oh, Flashback. You can tell if that's a flashback because the colors are all different. Is there not a chance for me to talk from the other character's perspective? Okay, apparently. Okay, that's the problem. Ooh, interesting. Actually, I thought I could use the magic for a second because there's an ability right now for me to use the magic spells. Can't do the control though. Interesting. Again, I need to learn how to parry. Or rather, not parry, but counterattack. One way or the other, the fight is ended.
Created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the first war with Nilfgaard.
Also interesting, did I have a choice? Could I, like, submit?
The best of the best.
And die?
This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies. That's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the special forces in the north.
Oh, does he have badges from the killed folks that he killed?
Finish what you started. I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember.
Yeah, Bangarama. I know I'm pronouncing Roche as Roche. I also find it funny that we have a Roche and there's a Roach, a horse in Witcher 3. It's such a silly coincidence.
Unfurl the mainsail.
Unfurl the mainsail. Swap the decks. What else? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know the terms that people use when sailing.
But you chose the right side, and I'm pleased.
Anyway, we sided with the elves, and yes, I do pronounce Yorith name right? And Scoia'tael. Those are easy. Roche. I tried to pronounce him as if he was French. Roche.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He kidnapped Triss Merigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor.
I still dislike this narrator.
There was no time to
He doesn't have a voice of a narrator.
time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley.
I think that's Dandelion, actually. Now that I think of it.
It was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath.
He's a bard, so I guess he is the storyteller. Still.
I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Yorvith and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful. That's not nice. Highly useful then.
Alright, and I think that was act number 1. I just got, yep, chapter 2. Or is it the chapter 2 of act 1? That would be crazy. No, complete chapter 1. It's chapter... I thought those were acts, so we could be still in act 1. That's not the important part.
Men, burnt to ashes in minutes.
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg.
Complete chapter 2. Yeah, I guess it's chapters after all.
The entire capital.
Also, we're getting some sort of
The cries were
act.
here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that
No,
hill,
it's
in the
specifically
middle of the massacre.
chapters.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop.
Oh, that's the lady who killed the dragons.
We cannot
And the future queen.
Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince. Concentrate on King Henselt. Yarpen Zigrin claims he's short-tempered. Provoke him to strike, and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
I still cannot fathom.
Okay, will there be another fight? Let's save before the fight and save the rest of it until Monday. Actually, I didn't take my break that I promised I will take, so I've been doing this for 2 hours straight. It's better than a stop altogether.
Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
But she's a monster. Creve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she looks right devour your heritage.
Who's the one in the
So what now?
Be near the meeting place.
Scale she demon? Well, dragon maybe? A female dragon. Not just devouring, but burning everyone as well. These two guys. And now suddenly...
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to...
Oh! I hit the
Greetings,
cutscene. Okay.
Hensel. You seem at home in
Or not a
Aedirn.
cutscene, but at least...
You are here, yet I
a
do not
talkie-talkie
recall
part.
inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis is here.
Uh-oh. Well then.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand.
I also
then.
want to point out
Well
the
said.
head on the
I
guy
will
on the
show you
left.
my hand.
Like second from the
I've
left,
over 200
counting
armed
me.
men encamped
What is
nearby.
that thing?
Enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads
This
await
guy
on
on the
other
left,
bank.
like what is
What
that?
say you to that?
In attacking Aedirn, you would break the provisions of the Peace
Yeah.
of Sintra.
Wasn't there a piece?
All the northern kingdoms will be obliged to support me.
None will stand with you.
Radovid of Redania, the Dukes of the South.
You dream, boy. They're not to be counted on. And the treaty, I piss on it as do they. You are alone.
Not entirely.
I'll stay out of this, Saskia.
Well, well, she has a voice. Saskia, the Dragon Slayer. You're much prettier than
Can she
they
speak
claim.
again? Her accent was
You'll need to
quite
throw
strange.
in the last two. Peasants should work the fields, not rebel and burn down the estates of their masters. It's to your advantage to give her up.
I'll not allow it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will.
It's a little bit like
Wild
African.
You have 1 hour
Or
to quit
like
Ever
Jamaican.
Aedirn with your forces. If you fail to do so,
Could be
it's
something like
war.
Caribbean or Jamaican.
If but one Cadweni soldier remains on this land 1 minute past the deadline, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Aedirn for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman. My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I am Henselt of Ad Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even a dragon slayer. That apart, you're a pretty
And
fetching
he's
lass.
obviously Scottish.
I want
Like
the
so
clan.
many people are in this
I
game.
want its gold, and I want you, Dragon Slayer.
Wink,
Grab
wink,
them.
nudge, nudge. No, oh, ooh, let's not grab him. Again, I wish I could use my magic, but I can't, and I'm stuck. And there are people casting magic, specifically that bastard. And I'm dead. Was the idea for me to die? This might be a fight that I can't win.
Stop! Stop in the name of Krieg!
Or maybe I just
Freyr and
was so
Melitele!
horrible that I died in a second. Oh no! Not this guy! I didn't know him, but why? Why? Also, smearing blood on a... I think that was like a shrine. Something magical. I don't think that's a good idea. Yep. Bad idea. I didn't even see. Horrible idea. Well, let's watch the show, shall we? Sorry, didn't bring any popcorn, but... And in that moment, he realized he screwed up. Really? We won't see... Oh, what? Okay, what we will see is suddenly 3D model of that bush switching a couple of times. Okay.
By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia. And of the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin.
Sorry, the way they speak. It's amazing.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
No.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Niggard?
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
I beg your pardon.
Kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Lies this butcher here.
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt.
Oh, yeah.
He and the boys are waiting.
That's your soldiers.
Goes wrong.
They will let you know what they think about the royalty. Also, I sense something. My spidey sense is tingling. And is there a dragon?
The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress.
Or the sun has gone dark. Is it just like a sun?
Come, Geralt.
God, what is called sun? No, not a sunspot, but okay, sun hasn't gone dark. That camera keeps moving there. I think the sun just disappeared. Someone stole the sun. Oh no. And this guy's still like trying to figure out like where the hell am I? And oh, a familiar lady. And also that portal stayed for much longer. I couldn't use Triss's portals, and these three just went there. Hello. Zombies. Well, alright then. I wanted to stop, but it's impossible to stop.
Saskia! Get Saskia! She must not die!
Okay, well, let's protect her then. She's right here, so I think I'll be fine. I'm not sure what weapon to use. I think actually right now this weapon is okay. Swing, 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 swing. Smack. Guess, are there monsters? If so, then I need to use the silver sword. If they're not monsters, I think my normal weapon will do just fine. And right now it's doing just fine. And unlike those previous folks that we fought, you can see right now I have no problems in defeating them. I just left clicking until my fingers tired. Kill, kill, kill. And is that it? Nope, more likely. All of this spawning from the ground, so it's hard to tell. Oh. And uh-oh, Draugr. Wait, as in like a Draug from from Skyrim? Interesting. Let's go do an Igni. Okay, let's keep him here. I'm getting damaged a lot, but there is a tiniest of the spots for a counterattack that I can change sometimes. There we go. There it was. But really, it's impossible for me to react to that. Come on, attack from the back. No? There's an ability that I must have. Attacking from the back deals a lot of damage. Not to that guy, it seems. More of them? Can we sort of uncast that spell or bring the sun back or call a sorceress? No, I think we're screwed. Oh no, there's a... What the frick is that? A golden snitch. Or just a magic owl. And the dead are... dead?
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do.
My Elrond's blood. Wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
You've got some splaining to do.
Shut up, one.
Oh, whoa, darn. It's like that first mission that we did when we were protecting ourselves from the arrows of Scoia'tael. This time it's not the arrows, but the idea is the same. We have like an AoE spot that we need to stay in. And if I stay outside, I'm pretty sure I'm doomed. Yeah, like I can't even see anything. Even the location in which we're doing this looks pretty much similar. I can't stay behind for too long. And the guys in front, I think that owl is pretty okay with dealing with. So, although if there are more of them, God, another Draugr and a Wraith. Oh no, I'd say kill a Wraith first. No, a Wraith. Oh god, fricking aim. Come on, magic. Ah, they keep teleporting. That's a problem. Oh, no, go away. I have no health. Like, right now, I have absolutely no chance of surviving a Draugr attack. And Wraiths still surprisingly not dead. Dead. Good. Now only to get the health somewhere.